Hello magic lovers and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be exploring an effect that I came up with called Center of the Mind. And here's the performance. All right, so we're going to start with a shuffled deck of cards. And the amazing part about this effect is you can have the spectator shuffle the cards. They can shuffle the cards to their heart's content as much as they'd like. Give the deck as many cuts as they like, and whenever they're ready, we will proceed. So the first step is I'm going to ask the spectator to cut off a small packet of cards, less than half. So let's say they pick up this amount of cards. They're going to secretly count those cards. So for purposes of explanation, I will be counting the cards out, but in real life, I would not know how many cards they're holding. So like count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 playing cards. Now I'm going to show them some cards, and I want them to think of the number that they're thinking of. And whatever card is at that number, remember that card. So do you have one? Okay, so by this point they should have a card. So then I'm going to take the rest of the cards and we are going to shuffle them off a little bit. Okay, now that the cards are completely shuffled, I'm going to explain to them that I'm going to find their card in a very strange way and allow me to explain. So I'm going to take the cards and separate them. And the cards now are separated. And we're going to do that again. Seems to be the most random way that you can separate the cards, especially after everything has been shuffled. And we're just going to keep separating these cards, and hopefully something amazing will happen. And just like that, we are down to a few cards. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So now we are down to 2 cards. And at this point, I would have the spectator choose completely freely to just push one of these cards towards me. Doesn't matter which one. Let's say they push this one here. Okay. And it would appear that we have found the card you're merely thinking of. Let's learn how this works. All right, so how does this effect work? This is a true miracle, especially when it comes to thought of card effects. The great part is the deck really can be shuffled as much as the spectator wants, okay? It does not matter. So what we're shooting for when we're asking them to cut off a small packet of cards, and it's very important that you say cut off a small packet of cards less than half. When they do that, they will ultimately arrive at a small packet that is between 10 and 19, and that is what we're shooting for. So in this example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's cutting it a little close, but it'll still work. So now they're thinking of 11. They counted 11 cards. They have that number in their mind. Then I would proceed to show them playing cards one at a time. So Really doesn't matter because they're going to be looking at the 11th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they will be looking at the 11th card. Okay, this is the card that they're going to remember in their head. We don't stop, we don't stutter, we just continue counting. So this is 11, and we're going to count up to 19, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. At this point, I'm going to ask them, okay, do you have a card by now? Which we know they should have a card by this point. That same pile we would then throw on top of the cards, and their cards that they cut off originally will go right on top. Now, this comes the part that is most amazing. And if you do an anti-pharaoh, and I've tried this and been suggested to actually deal out the cards in piles, but the problem with that is it reverses the order of the cards, which we can't have. But wait, you're saying, hey, I saw you shuffle those cards, and you did. But what you didn't see is me doing this. I cut off a small packet of cards, then I counted singles. Until we get almost towards the end of the deck, and then we can start going back into chunks of cards again. So now the cards do fairly look shuffled, and what this does is it places that that card that they were thinking of to the 33rd position. So allow me to show you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Always will make their card land at 33. That was the beautiful principle behind this effect. And then I thought, well, how could I reveal that card at the 33rd position? What kind of ways could we do it? And this is what I came up with, and I was inspired by Pitt Hartling's effect called the core. And well, what we're doing here is we're going to anti-pharaoh the cards. Now, it's very important that you listen to the steps of this, okay? So the first card is going to go up, second down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to fast forward through this part, but they're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, all the way through the cards, okay? Now, we're always going to keep that top packet, so strip out that top packet and throw the bottom packet down. We're always going to keep the top packet, and an easy way to remember the order of how to do this is what goes up must come down. So we know up and then down. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and so on. Strip out the top packet, leaving us with a few more cards. And we're going to do this until we have 2 cards left, okay? Now we have 2 cards left. Their card will always be the bottom card. Always be the bottom card. So at this point, I like to use a little bit of equivoke, and because I know their card is going to be the bottom card, right? I know exactly where the positioning is, so it doesn't matter. The cards are in this position. You can place them off however you'd like, and you can keep track of that card. Okay? So at this point, I like to say, can you push one card towards me? Any one you want. Doesn't matter which one they push. If they push this one, which we know is not their card, we take it away, we add it to the other pile. If they push this card towards me, then we take this card away and we add it to the pile. And it really just makes them feel as if there was this ultimate choice that was left to them. And then they are left with the card that they were merely thinking of. This effect feels truly impossible, and I'm very glad that I can share it with you here today. So thanks for stopping by, Magic Lovers. All right, so that was my effect, Center of the Mind. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like this is a modern mentalism card classic. It was inspired by Pitt Hartling. I wanted a different way to do it that would make it accessible to everyone, not just people, you know, who use memorized decks, or maybe you're not so good with math, because there is other ways to achieve his effect. But the math there can get a little bit confusing. And the beautiful part, I would have you look up his effect and purchase it for sure, because it's a brilliant effect, is that it's any thought of card without going through any of these steps. But that being said, I feel like this is a great effect, a great addition to the Magic community. If you enjoyed this effect and would like to see more tutorials in Magic just like this, check out my channel. I have an entire section with just Magic tutorials. And if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a great day.
Magic lovers, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.